right, so who would like to tell me what happened last time on your grand adventure into the human swamp? Oh god, it sucks here.
I think it's quite lovely.
Yeah, you were born here, so you're biased.
I can't swim because the water's too stinky.
I mean, you can. You just have to plug your nose. Do sharks need their nose to breathe in the water? They have nostril holes?
Sharks have gills.
Yes, they're along my rib cage.
They just tend to not work very well unless they're actively moving.
Damn, girl, you just have them out.
I mean, most fish people have them depicted on their neck, so
Yeah.
like, yes.
I meant the fact that it's on her rib cage.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm looking at the art. There they are.
Yeah, they're right.
Yep.
They're just right there.
Insert scene with the deep.
All
God, the fucking.
right, so
So creepy.
who would like to explain what happened to you last time and where you, what your plans are from this point out? As you might be spelunking for a bit.
Where's Deb when you need him?
Well, I
Yeah,
got
they're
this.
out.
I'll do my best.
I'm hoping someone else does it.
Look,
No.
I'll tag in. I'll tag in.
Oh boy.
Like, this is gonna be as best as I can. Enjoy. Pretty much. Last time we woke up from our nap within the one tavern in that place, city thing, village,
Mm-hmm.
and we began traveling up the river, pretty much trying to figure out what sort of issue is going on with the carps and sort of how we would go to solve it. I feel like there's something I'm missing before we got to the Fishman or Bobble Lizard. Yeah, whoever he is. But we ended up coming across Bobble, who we saw throwing stuff into the water, and upon talking to him, learned that men in robes told him that if he kept doing the thing with the water, his wife would come back to him. And then we beat him up.
It was not wife.
Was it not his wife?
It was
No,
pet
Bessie
fish.
is a catfish.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he used the word wife. I'm not one to judge.
I don't think he used the word wife. I think he just kept saying Bessie. But anyways,
We
Yes, and
we do not condone bestiality here.
hey, we're in a fantasy world with shark
Oh my
people, elephant
God.
people, and cat people.
There's a difference between that and actual.
I
Shut the fuck up, Zyron.
I haven't met Bessie. For all I know, she could be sentient.
I
Is it not
No.
the giant catfish corpse in the
Yes,
water?
it's a giant catfish corpse at the
Oh,
bottom
yeah,
of the
we-
river.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
there's-
yeah, that. Never mind. I retract what I said.
Yeah.
Actually, Quinn hasn't been in the water, so she doesn't know yet. More accurate
Yeah,
recap.
dude,
from my
you're getting
perspective.
canceled the more you do the recaps. right now.
Maybe I should go on the head, or maybe I should go down. Who knows?
Bro's getting canceled in real time. God damn.
Jesus.
All right, that's what I got for the recap. If there's anything I missed,
Basically, they told him, hey, keep that big ass catfish corpse fermenting in water, yo, for a couple more weeks. If you do, we'll give you Bessie back. Also, anyone who gets in your way for that, kill them and then send their bodies to us. And then they fucking turn them into fucking fish food. And then also, he specifically has orders to not show people or let people know about their whereabouts unless they give a password. Apparently wish it starts or has a hint of fruit. But we killed him after Nidar figured out, hey,
Dead.
he's literally feeding them dead people. You know, the people he killed and sent to them. Made into balls of food. We knocked him out unconscious, tied him the fuck up, and left off at discussing, okay, how the fuck are we gonna deal with this gigantic ass corpse?
Oh, yeah, my favorite moment was Allie trying to cast sleep and accidentally sleeping Aurora.
True. Aurora was slept. But now she's healed.
Yeah.
With some overheal.
Wow.
What the fuck is that gif?
That's not to question it.
Oh. Okay.
So, now what?
I mean, we can wake him up and question him.
I feel like that is probably a bad idea immediately.
Let's try to think about how to deal with this. What a big fish corpse.
We could have Gagoon hold the rope, dip him in the water, and pull him out. Shake out information out of him that way, maybe?
I
Quinn, I don't know how to say this, but the catfish is dead.
she's talking about the
Yeah, I'm talking about Bobble.
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense.
I hate to break your bubble, but he'll probably be very fine in water.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
But anyways,
Listen,
let's just deceive him.
I
If
can
you
do
really
some
want-
really, really cool things with wax.
what?
What's that supposed to mean?
I can intimidate him by making a wax figurine and then burning it. And then he'll be afraid of me.
Gagoon, how in the hell does that work?
No, hold on. I have an idea.
Oh god.
So, I did read a little bit on the surface of his mind, and I saw this catfish constantly, which I can only assume it's Bessie. What if, points at Gagoon, I'll let you know, you make a catfish wax figurine, and if there's anything special about Bessie that I can remember or see, because I could cast it again, we add that, and then tell him that the wax figurine is Bessie in a different form, and that the only way this person can get his Bessie back is if he helps us, because the cultists, so whatever they are, we need something from them to be able to do so. He's mentally insane. There's no doubt about that, so it is very likely to work.
Are you sure?
He's a person that is fantasizing about a catfish and is killing people, countless of them, and sending them to be turned into fish food. Yeah, I would say so.
You don't have enough wax to make Bessie.
just like a small one, like. the
Yeah.
size of my hand.
Yeah. You don't have enough wax to make the size of Bessie. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
it was never the plan to make the real Bessie, just a small one.
Okay, that'd be really funny if I did though.
It would be. It would take also a lot of fucking time.
Probably more time than we fucking have.
We fucking die before that happens, dog.
Fucking heat death of the universe is gonna happen before that.
Big Bang number 2 coming.
Wait, so you saw into his mind?
The surface of his thoughts. I didn't probe in deeper because last time I did that with one of the fish mutated people. I don't know.
Okay, so what if he's under a spell though? Like, what if we cure him of his insanity? Like, do you think that it's that kind of insanity, or it's like he's like gone?
Nidar will think for a second, then will look at Ali and say, "Do you think he could be under a spell?"
I think he's just brainwashed or wants to believe in what he's been told.
I think it's likely the latter too. But the thing is, if he is brainwashed,
So while we were fighting him, did he actually have the third eye
yes.
on his forehead? Okay.
He has, as you get a good look at him now, his tail is does look like that of a fish. You see what looks like transplanted fins that are very large. You see various patches of his skin is that of a catfish. This man is in fact part catfish by pure transplant.
I don't know if this is normal, but he just has an eye on his forehead. Is that normal for some races?
Nope.
well, his entire physiology is not normal anymore from all the transplants.
Okay, do you think they were transplanted, or this happened because he was eating that thing?
There is no... The corpse? I don't think he was touching the corpse at all.
Oh, I thought he was feeding the corpse parts to people.
He was feeding humanoid corpse to
Oh.
catfish.
So what the fuck is this dead thing here?
I believe that's his catfish.
I think that's Bessie. Speaking about Ali, could you do that prestidigitation spell on me? I points at Shaw. I got one of the flesh humanoid food for that.
What?
Oh, when he threw it at me and I got it when I didn't know what it was.
He
Sure.
wants the goop off his hand.
It's the
Not
goop.
off his head, but off his shawl. Because he specifically did not hold it with his hand.
Mm.
She'll do
Yeah.
it.
Thank you, Ali.
So I know I'm not the greatest thinker here. That was a joke. Thank you for laughing at that. But shouldn't we figure out why the fish died? If it's that important, it would make more sense that he would try and keep it alive, right?
I mean, when it gets that big, it can barely, like, swim in this river. Then
Yeah,
it wouldn't
so
be
how
able
did
to,
he-
like, catch anything on its own either.
Yeah, so how did he get it here? Do you think he had it here as like a small thing and just like engorged it until it filled the river or something?
Or it might
I
have
guess
gotten
so.
stuck here.
Wait
And
a second.
then,
Aren't these buoys supposed to be like the don't sail past stuff?
No. They are used everywhere here. Like like everywhere. They it's because they're so easy to make.
Okay, but hear me out. We have one group of people figure out this guy, and then we have another group figure out why the fishy thing is there and dead. Maybe we cut it open? Or like go down its mouth?
well, preferably, I think we want to cut it into pieces that we're able to drag out of the river. Whatever those hooded figures want, it has to do with this thing decomposing in the river. So we are out to stop that.
I'm not quite sure how we're going to exactly, unless you have an idea.
Well, the only thing I can think of is the 2 potions that I have given you guys once to become bigger. With it, you'll be able to cut the corpse easier and much more efficiently, and actually have the strength to move pieces of it.
Or what if we divert the river and it goes around the catfish?
I think that would be like way more digging than chopping up a fish.
Yeah, I think that would take way bigger to change the path of the river.
I mean,
Should
yeah, but that's a 2-for-1, right? We're getting the fish out and we're decontaminating the water, so that way it doesn't get infected with it.
We should like get the whole town to help out with this.
Oh, you know that's a better idea. That's a better idea, actually.
And we need more hands, because that's a lot of fish.
Unless maybe Allie has like a earth molding spell or like something.
I mean, even after doing the digging, we're going to have to build some sort of dam to divert where the water is flowing to our new dug hole completely.
Eh. Considering how much of this water runs further south, I don't think a dam is going to go over very well. Either that or, the swamp will just swallow it whole and ignore it completely.
Right, besides, there's water still even around. It's not like the land over here is completely above water level. We will need to dig in water. I don't think it's an option.
Wait, you said something about a cult? Were they taking from this fish?
They wanted the fish to stay here and to continue to decompose for whatever they wanted.
Okay, now I definitely think we should cut it open and see what's inside it. Thoughts?
Probably just like blood, guts, and human goop.
And having that sort of cut open and flow into the water is probably not good.
I mean, if we want to take it out of there, we're going to have to do that. Alternatively,
Yeah.
we could always go back to the town and see if they have any ideas and ask for help. We do need manpower.
Well, we were sent out here to discover something about the catfish, right?
We went here to discover that on our own, but more or less, we're also hoping to solve it. But with it running deeper into an actual cult, all the way out here, I do believe that it does fit with the jobs that the Watchers gave us.
Aurora, you know a lot about catfish, right?
Sort of looking at you with like a questioning face.
I don't. I mean, I just, sometimes hearing if someone knows more about catfish, that would probably help us in like what we need to do or what we should do.
You said Aurora, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really confused as well.
Yeah,
Just-
like
Did he say?
he said Aurora, but like, wait, maybe it was Sasha. Maybe I'm just like that bad at hearing.
I think he said Aurora because Aurora is a cat person.
Those like 3 seconds of silence made me like question myself 20 times.
I'm gonna be honest, I was zoned out as well, and I didn't hear who was addressed. I was just like, I hope this isn't me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out completely. I didn't hear what was said at all.
Wow.
Oh god.
I'm just tired.
I just asked you if what you know about catfish and like what do you think is the best idea to go about dealing with the giant catfish because you have more knowledge about it.
Well, I'm not nearly as knowledgeable about catfish of this size. Mostly they just kind of get eaten by things, but that is probably part of the problem right now. I mean, we can't really bring it to any of the villages around here because they're just going to eat it, but I get the feeling that eating it is objectively a bad thing. So let's not do that.
Okay, but there is one way to find out if it is.
No,
I'm
it's been decomposing, Giggle.
I'm scared to ask, but what is this way?
We eat it. But
Gagoon,
just like,
can you...
just like one
Gagoon,
person, though,
Gagoon,
not all of us.
Gagoon, I want you to do something. I want you to do something for me, alright?
Okay.
Walk over to the edge of this pier and stick your tongue into the water.
Actually, don't do that.
Yeah, he's
No,
gonna get like worms.
Don't
or
do that.
something.
You will get so many. The Gagoon, you will get so many diseases. Don't.
But
No. It was hypothetical. No.
Yeah. Don't
It's a
don't
bad
drink
idea.
don't drink the jungle juice.
Gagoon. Gagoon, you hear inside your head, do it.
okay. But Nadaris Aurora's saying I should do it. Like That's like
It,
you know,
Gagoon, it is literally an example of why you shouldn't fucking eat that. Because the water is disgusting and not safe for consumption, and it's sitting in it.
Which, to be fair, you see Gagoon's head turn, and you see him talking to. There's nothing there.
I'm going to pointedly ignore this.
yeah. Hold on a second. Hey, little fella. Like, what do you think?
Like, it's green, right? So it should taste good. Like watermelon.
Yeah, you're right. Green is good. Green is like watermelon.
Not in water, it's not.
Or grape.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Just having a conversation
Who?
with little fella.
Whoever little fella is, no, you're not drinking this water. You're not. And if you do, I will not be treating you.
What's most likely going to happen if you actually try to drink any of this is A, if your body reacts accordingly, you're probably going to throw up everything in your stomach, or B, you're going to have the shits for several days and it's not going to be pleasant.
Okay. Is there a way to test the water to see like what would happen if like people did drink it?
Yeah,
I
it's
just
called-
told you, you
it's
would
called-
either A, puke, or B, have the shits.
I pick up Nadar, put him right in front of Gagoon, and just be like, "Look, the poison detector."
The poison detector. Oh my god.
Okay, that was good.
I put Nadar down.
Wait, Gagoon, don't you have something that, like, purifies the water?
Uh,
I remember you did something
What?
like that before.
I did.
You did. Might be misremembering.
I don't remember that, to be honest.
I have it, but we're not going to be. We don't need to.
Alright, listen, I'm not saying I'm going to drink it, right? But I don't know, maybe figuring out what is bad about it, like, can help us on what we should do next.
No.
I can tell you right now, the first thing that we can probably tell that's bad about it is the fact that it is currently surrounding a decaying corpse.
Okay, so but I mean, like, what are we gonna do about it? Because
Honestly, our
the cult people are obviously gonna use it, right?
our best bet is probably to just chop it up and throw it somewhere that's not here.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to be neck deep in like gross rotten fish guts. Like, I'd rather like have other people deal with it. Like, we found the weird thing that was happening, so job's done, right?
No, unfortunately, probably not. Because they didn't hire us to exactly find out what the problem was. They hired us to fix any problems we find. Didn't they? Out of character, didn't they?
Your job is your job is to go around and figure out what the various things that are going on to report back. What you do to solve it, or what you do to tell the townspeople and the surrounding area is up to you.
Wait, I have an idea. I could do a sending to Commander Quinton to have some more of the Watchers come up here to help with this issue.
Of course, he's sending
Yeah,
Quinn.
yeah, I know,
He's
right?
the only watcher
Yeah,
that
I know, right?
knows. But how do
You
I
met a
do
bunch of
that?
watchers.
Oh yeah, what's the well, the leader lady from the bar. But how do I do it in 25 words?
Why do you
Big
only use
fish.
25
Need help
words?
cutting up.
That's how sending works, Gagun.
Oh, what was the?
He just has a blank expression on his face.
She stares back, waiting for him to respond.
Nito will interject this moment of awkwardness and say, "What was the town we were just in called?"
That we were just in?
Yeah.
Oh, what the... Blackheart, what the fuck was it called? I don't remember.
I was trying to look at the maps to see if.
Yeah, they're not available.
They're not. Bozu.
Bozu?
Bozu.
It was called Bozu.
I was gonna say
Okay.
Bozo, so that's better than what I had.
Either works. Either
Alright,
works, because
so-
it's going to be dependent on how they say it.
And how long did it take us to get here?
A couple hours, I think.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I
we
could send
were-
to
we were-
her.
Traveling up the river, so heading back would be a lot faster.
Oh, probably. So let's see. Upriver from Bozu. A couple of hours. Oh, a couple of hours upriver from Bozu. There is an extremely large fish corpse. Cultist activity. Need help to dispose of? How many words were that?
I-
Like 50.
I just imagine, like, Nidar in character, just 1, 2, 3, 4
He is
on
doing that
their
right now.
fingers.
Exactly what's happening.
From Bozu. No, it was a couple of hours upriver from Bozu. Large fish corpse. Need to dispose of cultists. Help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah,
If you
10
wanna-
more words.
If you want a trick, you could have no spaces, then it's all one word.
Hey, no.
That would be the quickest way to get yourself kicked out of the Watchers in, like, a split fucking second. The fucking secretary that has to read that has to listen to this shit, would just be like, and kicked out.
That's the same energy of like quickly saying the entire thing when there was like call confirmation.
Uh-huh.
It's just like you're receiving a call from. Hey, saying it all in the brief moment.
This is so far what I have. Any suggestions, gang?
You have 2 words left, right?
10.
10? Jesus.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, I know.
Well, maybe-
Cultists.
should we talk to this guy maybe first? Actually, now that I think about it. I mean, he seemed reasonable at first to me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
He's
10, 11, 12,
he's just daydreaming.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25! A perfect 25. Thoughts, gang?
Sounds good.
I mean, I don't really have any problem with that, to be honest. You should probably take this guy somewhere.
For sure. We need to question them to find out where the cultists are. So we don't go wandering around like headless chicken.
That's a good point. Does anyone have a pair of handcuffs?
No. But we did tie him really well with a rope.
Oh, oh, yeah, I didn't even see that.
I was
Must be
100%.
going blind.
I was 100% waiting for everyone just to look at Neb.
Why is everyone looking at now? Why? What did I do?
Looks at Neb harder.
I didn't do nothing this time. But anyways, I'm going to use the Tattoo of Light once a day sending
Alright.
to do ascending to the big honcho that we met in that bar that I do not remember the name of.
Alright.
Oh, instead of large fish corpse, Nira will use ginormous fish corpse because large would be really underselling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they would not take it as seriously, and they might come undermanned.
Okay. She will. One, two, three, four. They will be there within the day with the members that are still there and not out. That are more or less on call.
Nira will nod to himself and then say to the group, "Alright, the Watchers will be here within a day. With the members who with some members. So let's go back to Bozu. Question this guy, lock him up. I hope they have a prison there or something. And probably medicals. And
I hate to break it to you, but prison would be a strong word.
oh, what did we call?
I feel like calling anything that we'd find there really a prison would be an insult to prisons.
Now what would be the difference?
I mean, they have a wife who hasn't had a husband in 12 years.
That has nothing to do with what I said, Blackheart.
Sure it does. That's prison.
Ah, the good old ball and chain. Am I right?
No.
Woman, am I right, fellas?
Fucking.
Neutrality.
If you want an honest answer, the difference would most likely be actual chains, actual manacles, an actually fortified area, people that are actually trained to watch prisoners, guards of any kind, really. There aren't really many guards out here. It's mostly just everyone has weapons, and fish constantly, so they're a lot stronger than the average person. But there's no like trained guards in small villages like this.
I also don't think that leaving here is a good idea. Because if this cult people show up and steal more of the corpse or something, like, we'd want to be here in case they do, right? And the Watchers said they're on their way, so maybe it's good when people are looking for people that are lost, they're told to stay put. So maybe we should just stay put, 'cause we're lost. We're not lost, but like, you know what I'm getting at.
Hmm. You make a good point. They might send in. They might do daily checks. And it would be terrible if they fortify this location before the Watchers come. Fine.
We could
Well,
put up some like tape around the area, like a "Do Not Cross" sign.
do you think we have tape or a do not cross tape? No less.
Gagoon, why would they even listen to that to begin with?
What,
Yeah,
you telling me if
that just makes me want to like cross it even more.
you wouldn't just respect the "Do Not Cross" part?
Gagoon, we're talking about cultists who are trying to poison the area with the corpse of a giant catfish. Why the fuck would they care?
Well, they're not monsters, right? Like they would surely
No,
respect it.
I'd say they are objectively monsters with what they're doing.
I
Yes.
mean, they might be. Maybe they're like the completed transformation of whatever's going on there. It points at Bobble.
Gagoon, I'm really worried about your definition on a person who turns other people into processed food for fish. I'm really worried.
I just haven't seen it myself, so I don't know if that's exactly what's
They're
going
right
on.
here, Gagoon! Right there! Points at the basket. Oh no, he fucking kicked it off, didn't he?
No, it's still there.
Okay, points at the basket.
I mean,
Those are people, they're made out of people!
two of you have been standing near it while it's been undulating several times, but hey, you know.
Undulating?
Well,
Can I get like a box square, like maybe like a drawn
Yeah.
line of where it would be?
I am. The fuck did I get these assets? Alright. I guess. Have a hand.
Yo, that had kind of slapping, dog.
But why? I fucking saw this when it was large. It looked like something else.
There you go.
Jesus.
Also, how is he feeding that to a dead catfish?
He
That's-
wasn't
He's
feeding it to
feeding
the
it to the fish around here. Not to the
Wait,
dead
there's fish around
catfish.
here?
You can see you can see as you guys are literally standing on this thing like it's bobbing up and down. You see several fish are like circling around. Some are just being fish. Like the wildlife here physically could not give a shit that you're here. They just go on about their day.
Is there any like fish that are like pecking at the corpse, or is it being left alone?
You do see, so as you guys are like just kind of like bobbing about, you do see kind of like golden like flakes are kind of like occasionally popping up like wait, no. Like you see some like pop up here, here, and from like time to time you'll see them like just go away because you see like several fish or like a few fish start nibbling at it, and then it just bobs away. But you can see the glow of it on top of the water.
So like after they nibble, they just swim away normally.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So there's, even without going down there, there's probably like half of a catfish down there still.
Only half?
Well, to be fair,
Wasn't it all the way up to here?
yes. Well, I was like down to here, but like,
Ah.
but that's gone.
Wait, what?
How has it gone already?
It was eaten.
Okay, so what I'm getting, so what's happening is he was feeding the catfish the balls so they don't eat the big fish.
No, he was feeding it to, because that's what he was told.
I
Okay.
think he just didn't realize that the fish was getting eaten.
Yeah, he has been feeding everything from the fish to whatever stray squirrel or whatever has like come up to him while he's been here.
Squirrel suddenly becomes a carnivore.
Okay, so it's not okay. So when we came here, it was this size.
Yes.
Okay, because last time I recall the fish was literally
well,
this fucking big.
Yeah, the fish was
how-
significantly longer.
That's how big it is. The tail skeleton is very much still there.
Okay, I thought what you were saying was by the time we were having this conversation, that whole half.
No. Like that whole half was kind of barely there to begin with because it's been constantly nibbled at and grabbed at, and the ocean current just kind of ripping away at it.
Mm. Okay, I get it now.
So what's here is what's left of the corpse.
I get it now.
Oh, well, in that case,
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I was really worried that the Watchers are gonna come with no corpse left to speak of. I'm just gonna look at them like, I mean, it was there.
Fucking, they're gonna
Oh.
look at you and go, "Did you send us a false alarm?"
I mean, they're still bones.
Guys, you know he's gonna take a sick day if that was gonna happen. Oh boy.
Uh. Man, they're already like halfway done eating this thing. Should we like, I don't know, catch all the fish in this river so they just stop eating that? Maybe.
I'm going to tell you right now, Sasha, that's probably not possible.
I believe in her.
Yeah.
I
Could you
Do-
talk to him?
Talk to him? No.
Geckoon, did you think she could talk to fish because she's a shark?
I can talk to them. Hold on.
Yeah, see Nadar can talk to him.
No, that doesn't answer my question. That doesn't answer my question at all.
I mean, you can speak to cats. I could see how his brain made the connection.
Feline is a language. Fish is not.
I mean, I don't know if fish have what language they speak. You know, like I know my language of my people, but I don't know the language of other animals and races.
Speak bubble.
So yeah, is
Yeah,
it better? Is it better to just kill all the animals in here rather than to live in a tainted ecosystem?
I'm sure it'll fix itself, probably.
Guys, what if we just fireball the river? You know?
What would that accomplish?
I don't know, maybe killing the fish around here a bit.
They have resistance.
I mean, yeah, but surely they don't have more HP.
Quickly get me a car battery and some jumper cables.
Oh my fucking
Guys,
We
give me
got
the
this.
whole day. I'll just fairy fire all the fish. Not fairy fire. Sacred flame.
Man,
Why?
man, those fish are gonna have the highest wisdom save in the world.
Not 20, not 20, not 20.
But anyways, Nita will be spending 10 minutes to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Right. During that 10 minutes, you guys do get to enjoy the somber ambiance of the swamp. It's calm. Kind of nice. Outside of the apples that are beating ominously next to
Aurora,
you.
do you want to do something about those apples things? You know, the thing that you're next to?
What exactly would we do with them?
I don't know, maybe like burn it or like I don't know. What do people on the island usually do when they come across fruit that's feeding?
Flash?
That's not really a common occurrence, Gagun.
I'm very lost on what's a common occurrence in this place. It is very, very jarring.
Well, yes, that tends to be the normal response. Why would you think that fruit that does that, she gestures to the apples, would be a common occurrence?
The apple would just your back beating more.
Stop that.
Are you talking to me or the apples?
Yes.
This is just slowly becoming a Scooby-Doo sketch.
No.
I mean, I just don't know what's natural here, because a lot of stuff that you guys say is natural here is really unnatural to me.
Again, yes, that tends to be the common occurrence.
But in your opinion, from being on the island, like, do you have an idea of what we should do with it? I feel like we should do something about it. I just don't
Oh,
know.
probably. I have absolutely no idea, though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ellie, do you have any idea?
No, just that it exists, really. Report it. And there's only so much we can do with the weirdness of the island.
Nozzle on.
Just live and adapt.
Figured. You will hear your fairy friend go, I bet it tastes like chicken when it's set on fire.
I do like the taste of chicken.
I know, right? I bet it tastes like
What
chicken.
does that have to do with anything?
Why are you saying you like the
Me
taste of
too.
chicken? What?
Right? It's just a thought that, chicken is nice.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about chicken?
Why are you not? It's
I'm not
delicious.
really.
I'm like
it's
like
better-
Sasha's
it's
just instantly on board about talking about chicken now.
I mean, it's been a couple hours, food.
Do you eat every like 3 hours?
You
I mean,
don't?
look at me. Yeah, of course. What?
Second
Huh?
breakfast?
Nobody asked you, DM. Shut up. I mean, we had a large breakfast. Why are you hungry?
I'm for brunch.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long walk.
No, it wasn't.
It was like 3 hours.
Most of that was on a boat!
I guess it's been a long trip. That you have a fair point. Sasha, I forgot. Do you like pickles?
Yeah, I like him.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no.
I will take out my pack of 5 pickles and I'll hand one to Sasha as I nibble on another one.
Gaggle, how old are those?
So a pack of pickles is now the 3.
Yeah. I'll like take it and like look at it and sniff it, see if it's like properly pickled.
Oh, it's properly pickled.
How old are those, Gagoon? Are those the same pickles that you got from... What the fuck is the name of that town that we were
Golfa.
underneath?
Oh, I absolutely love that place with the rat people. Oh, I saw them. They were stealing pickles at the festival. I can't wait to go down there because they had really good pickles.
Let's see. Pickle shelf life.
How... And answer the question, how long have you had those?
I have no response. I don't actually know how much time has passed in character. between when
Did
we
you get
bought
them
and
from
now.
the fucking rats?
Oh, yeah, of course I did.
I mean,
Oh
as
my
long as it
fucking
was
God.
soaking in the brine, it should still be all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a sealed pack. I mean, not sealed anymore, but...
Yeah, if they aren't like if they don't look or smell like incredibly rancid,
They...
like they look.
Oh my... Picari, he's had those for like 4 months in character.
Longer than that, probably.
You will
I don't
see.
know how long it's actually been in character.
Yeah, like
You will
4 to
see.
5 months sounds about right.
You will see a taped on disclaimer on the bag that says fresh, guaranteed, bag enchanted, slightly. If gone bad, blame distributor, not us. We stole these.
Oh my fucking God.
They're not dumb enough to put their fucking name on it.
Of course they stole them.
I don't think those two even, like, know how to make a pickle.
They do.
No, but they can sure thieve a good pickle.
I examined the pickle to see if it is in fact rancid.
It is not.
I'm-
It is
I'm
not.
eating mine.
shocked.
Alright,
It
I'll,
is not
I'll
rancid.
try to break it in half so I can examine the insides.
You see a regular old, big ass dill pickle.
Alright, I mean, if it looks normal, I'll take a bite.
Alright, roll a constitution saving throw.
Must I?
No.
No, It-
That's a joke.
it just
They're
tastes.
damn good pickles.
It just tastes like a regular dill pickle you'd pull out of the jar. I have no idea. I have no idea how those taste because I do not like pickles.
I do. Fresh?
Pickles.
Rolling for taste. Delicious.
Mm. Yum.
Even has a nice crunch to it.
Gasp.
I'm just glad there's another pickle enjoyer.
Yeah, just like very loud chomping.
Anyways, I finished gassing it.
Hmm.
There was something I really wanted to say, but I forgot. Oh, absolutely burn that thing. I think that is the only way to go about it. But anyways, catfish, fishies. Hello?
Are you sticking your head in the water?
No, no, I'm not. But surely I can hear some
I don't-
fucking speaking.
I don't think they can. I don't think their sound travels out the water. I think you're gonna need to like put your head down.
I don't want to.
Well, you can use the thingy that you have to detect the poison, right? So can't you like protect yourself against it?
No, I can detect poison. I can protect against it. And I'm certainly not getting an ear infection just so I can talk with some fish.
You have prestidigitation.
Nida doesn't. Also, Nida knows that prestidigitation will not clear away an infection.
Not with that attitude.
It'll dry it out like when I was a kid and had trouble with ear infections. It was you had to use a special liquid to dry your ears out. It wasn't about killing the bacteria. It was about water just staying in your ear.
Well, okay. Interesting.
The more you know.
Yeah, Nida's still not doing it. He's afraid that they'll just start fucking biting his ear and taking it for food. He's
They're
not putting his head.
piranhas.
Yeah, but they've been eating fucking everything, rotten or not.
That's piranhaist. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sticking my head. in there. If they can't speak to me while I'm outside the water, I can't speak to them either. That's it.
I mean, you can get a few murmurs here and there, but it's mostly just like they're enjoying the food so far.
I must have something really tasty if one of you come up and talk to me.
All right, Herbert.
Herbert.
Who's her work?
Family Guy.
No, okay.
Oh.
Oh, man. Come on.
Jesus.
Look, I haven't watched Family Guy in fucking years.
I'm not talking to you. I'm just in general. Like, Jesus, Dev. Don't be happy about it when you say that. What's wrong with you?
I'm not happy about it.
I have a fish? No, that's nudity. Never mind. Okay, for all intensive purposes, this is actually just a cool fish.
Okay.
What
Uh-huh.
a cool fish.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hi.
Its small head will pop out of the water. It stares at you.
So, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Do you know for how long that big fish body has been down there?
About a month and a half.
Month and a half? Wow.
Yes, a month and a half.
Do you know how it died?
It will kind of bob back into the water so it like breathes, then pops back up and goes. Some men came and poisoned it.
Oh, they did. Interesting. How did they? Were they wearing hoods?
When they got out of the water, yes. Before, no, they were naked.
Okay. Were they sort of like fish people?
No. But they were humanoid.
Okay, okay. And uh this this guy over there, the one that was usually feeding you guys, um do you know if he knew about this? Killing that big fish?
He did not.
Okay. Interesting.
In fact, the only reason that all the fish have come to feed or get fed by him because they feel sorry for him.
Interesting. Do you think he's been doing what he's been doing to other people because he really believed those men and what they said? Or do you think he was put under a spell of some sort?
The fish community believes that he is doing it for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The Council of Fish. There you go.
Okay. Interesting.
As they saw no form of casting of like things on him. They only saw the bag being handed to him.
Neither will nod, then look at the others, do a little quick rundown, and we'll say, anything you guys want to know?
Ah. I can't really think of anything.
Oh, ask him about that like gold stuff.
Aren't they the fish scales?
They're a mix of flesh and the fish scale, yes.
Hmm.
Mind you, most catfish don't have scales, but this one does.
Oh, okay. Nero will look back and say, what's up with that big catfish? Why does it have these golden scales?
The fish will tell you that when the catfish itself had died or stopped moving, it began to grow scales every maybe couple inches on its body, and they begin glowing.
Oh.
So the fish were interested in it, like the glowy glow. And for them, it tasted good.
Okay. It's probably from that poison. Do you know what happens when the fish feed on that? Anything special?
Most of them say, or it says, most of them simply felt fuller than usual. Upon eating it. But they didn't feel sick or anything.
Okay. I heard that recently there was more and more fish attacks on people. Do you know why that is? Is it because of those golden scales?
The problem, what the fish understands, they believe that the fish believe that they were being attacked.
Okay, that would make sense. It's only right to defend yourself after all.
They said something about seeing glowing red eyes from all the fishermen as they appeared above the water.
Now that doesn't make sense. Yeah, we'll think for a moment. And you don't, none of the fish here see us with those glowing red eyes?
No.
Interesting. Nira will turn back and say, they see the fishermen with glowing red eyes, but they don't see us with glowing red eyes. So it's kinda weird. When did this glowing red eyes on fishermen started to happen?
Between the time that it takes to go from where they ate it to downriver.
Oh, okay. So the fish will eat the scale, then go down, and then they start seeing that. Either will nod. Interesting. Well, will you guys try to stop us if we try to take this corpse away from you?
Most of them won't.
Okay.
Most of them won't.
Well, we'll be prepared for the unreasonable ones. Because that corpse over there, it's likely poisoning all of you. Who knows what will happen if you keep eating from it? Those bad men, they want you to eat from it.
All right then. I mean, to
as
them it's
for some
food.
food. Yeah. I promised you some. Now let me see here. Let me see if I have straight up rations. I never said they will be good food. I said that I will be feeding them food. Let's see. Do I have rations on Nidar, or do I need to take it from someone else?
Can't believe this is why all the fish hate you.
Aren't you carrying a ton of food?
Yeah, you want me to give them some fresh ass food?
Or just a little bit?
Fine. I'll give this fish
Fucking.
I'll give this fish 1 pound of beef.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of beef for a fishy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fishy's eating good tonight.
yeah, it's eating fucking really good.
Here's this like premium like A3 Wagyu steak. Jesus.
I would appreciate it if you tried to get the unreasonable fish to not to try to stop us from taking away this big body. Okay?
I mean, we can try, but we can't control what the piranhas eat and the weird crabs. They've been glowing the most.
Oh? Please tell me about the weird crabs.
They get on the body, they start nibbling away at the flesh and the scales and the gobbledygook goof and all that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
They start growing with extra legs and stuff. One just has a giant claw.
Okay. And what about the piranhas?
They just eat anything.
No, yeah, well, that would check out. But how do they get changed by
Well,
that?
apparently a couple of them have these giant jaws now. Big mouths.
Okay.
Sharper teeth.
None
They-
of them none.
They ate Pete. What goal? Just gone.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate. Okay. I'll keep this information in mind when the time does come. I would suggest that you guys clear up by tomorrow, just so you're not caught in whatever's going to happen. But
Right.
you still have today.
All right, CIA.
The fucking animal CIA. Observe me animal handling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We need to have a talk about your Herbert-isms here.
I'm-
First you're handing beef to the fish, now you're trying to handle it?
No, I'm not.
God.
I was showing off my animal handling role.
No, Neb's gonna get canceled. Your
Guys.
role as animal handler? Oh,
Man.
Why are you guys demonizing me? Where?
I
Alright.
do not believe there is a Chris Hansen for fish, so
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, dude. We'll look back to the group one final time. Well, I got about as much as I could. Unless, you guys have any ideas of what else to ask for? I think we're done here. And we should go and set up camp points at some dry land.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you very much, Fishy. And Nidar will begin to walk away.
I just eye the fish down.
No, not the fish.
Yeah, we take him probably.
Of course.
mm.
what about the apples?
Probably them too.
You gotta burn him, dog. No cap.
Isn't it safer to camp on these things than it is on the land?
I guess
No.
we gotta.
No, because there are big crabs that have giant claws, and there are also piranhas that are getting changed in some way. Probably not.
Besides, I have the spell that protects us while we rest.
You have a spell that
Oh,
protects
that's
us?
pretty nice.
Yeah, Leoman's tiny hut.
What's that?
I am worried about it that it says that it's tiny in the name.
It's large enough for all of us.
Okay.
Okay.
We've used it before.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes.
I didn't know the name of
Oh.
it. That's good to know.
Okay. We'll begin to start setting up a tent.
We don't need the tent.
But
You can have a boy's side and a girl's side.
There you go.
isn't it nicer to put your bedroll on the tent itself? On the tent fabric rather than the dirt? Just because we have the shelter.
You can put down a tarp. What, your tent has a bottom to it? Why? That seems excessive.
Stay clean.
Fair.
I'll start cooking us some food. I'm cooking on God, guys.
Are you though?
Yeah. So I need a meal that is worth 12 pounds.
Remember to subtract the pound of food you took out.
What?
Subtract the pound of beef you took out.
Yeah, I did. No worries. Let's see. 2 pound of potatoes. 2 pound of tomatoes. 2
Okay.
pound of white rice. So far that's 6 pounds. 2 pounds beef. 1 pound egg. So let's do some more potatoes. And an itty bitty more tomato. Okay. And of course seasoning. But I'm not gonna fucking 0% subtract seasoning.
Can't believe you're not committed to realism.
Okay, well, 5 million milligrams of salt.
5 million milligrams of salt.
Yeah.
I didn't know Nadar was white.
Wait.
uh,
Nidar, you do know ketchup is not sriracha, right?
what? But it's so spicy, guys! Oh my god! Fried paprika and salt. And some motherfucking thyme.
Time.
I don't care, man!
I don't care that you don't care.
I don't care!
Pronounce it correctly.
No, I'm calling it thyme! I'm calling it thyme! You can't stop me.
Literally stops you.
You know, not until I played with you guys did I know it's actually pronounced time. I always sound like fucking stupid ass time memes. I'm like, okay, it's time, but alright, whatever, I guess it looks like time. Yeah, sure.
No, it's pronounced time.
Fucking whatever. But yes, let me... You know what? Unless a cooking roll is asked for, I'm not rolling.
You have tools, don't you?
I sure do.
What are you trying to make? Well,
Food.
Are you trying to make tokens or are you trying to make food?
Oh, just food.
Yeah, then I don't care. Just fucking
Yeah.
Tell me-
It's good, guys.
tell me what you're
Trust.
making.
It's just good.
Somehow I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you wouldn't like to eat beef, a tomato, not a tomato. Actually, it is a tomato. A beef stew with a base, with a tomato base, served with some rice. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow. Well, you can eat your ration, I guess. I only have 1 pound of salt with me. Not 5 kilograms.
I was counting the bedrolls there for a second. I'm like, wait, I'm missing somebody?
extra. We got a better roll for a bauble.
We are not having Bobble sleeping with us.
Wow. He is a
We probably want to keep him within Lehman's time.
Yeah, we will, but not in the tent.
he is a constructive member of this team now.
No. We're gonna throw her at the Watchers once they come.
Fine.
No, we just cheesed him to death because of sending strikes.
Listen,
We'll just do what? To what?
I have class features. Other than that, I swear.
Do you? Because you don't seem to use
No.
half of them.
I do actually use them. It's just
Flurry of
Look,
blows.
yeah.
Deflect missile.
Flurry of blows.
What do you mean? Flurry of Blows is the only monk feature.
No, it's not. There's also stunning strike.
Oh well, yeah, I get it.
I have enough move speed. I haven't had to use Step of the Wind, and for the most part, I
Mhm.
haven't had to use Patient Defense.
Mhm.
And my basic Long Death level 3 feature is kind of ass.
I feel like this is long death in general.
Well,
but-
no, my long... Okay. Correction. My basic Long Death feature only procs when I reduce something to 0 hit points. And my next Long Death feature is pretty ass. Because it's just, yes, expend a key to frighten things.
Ooh.
That's kind of pretty good.
I cannot I don't think I can control who it's frightened. It's just an AoE around me.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
You played in a campaign against one, with one. I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't mean I remember exactly what it does. Let me pull it up.
A lot of my class features are redundant because of my race.
Yeah, it's just... yeah, it's an action to... It doesn't cost key, I was wrong. But it's an action for each creature within 30 feet of you that can see you must make a wisdom save or be frightened until the end of your next turn. That's it.
Spooky kitty.
It's level 11 that things get funky.
Mm.
Level 11 is, alright, I spend 1 key, I'm not at 0 hit points, actually. Or I'm just straight up not dead. Fuck you.
While Nidar is out there, as you see him try and Gordon Ramsay an outdoor meal, what do you guys do with Bobble?
Good question.
As clearly at some point he's probably going to wake up to the smell of food.
Get him tied up in the corner of this sphere. Acceptable. I can start the questioning then.
Okay.
Gwen is just hungry.
Who couldn't be hungry while Nidar is cooking up a storm?
Hey, you're not putting any of those in, right?
No! What? Why are you mute? Nidar is going... I kind of have to watch, you know, the food and cook it and stir it constantly. Could somebody burn it and make sure they don't burn the whole swamp, even though that would be really hard to happen?
You're actually on like grass that's damp, so
Yeah, it would be really hard to happen. But, you know, gotta make sure.
question
I
is,
guess nobody goes to burn it.
Okay, go for it.
Nidar is cooking.
Yeah, well, you're the
That'd be
one with the
fine,
fire right now. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're not wrong, but you guys aren't exactly doing anything.
Wait, yeah. We'll throw up, not just... There you go.
Don't have a method for burning things.
We have torches, I'm sure. If not, we can grab a couple of twigs and light them a fire, and then light
Yeah.
this thing on fire.
Practical. Torches cost money.
If you're worried about torches costing money, you should stop quit fighting.
Hey, I could win and then get many torches.
The fact that you equate personal gain of money to torches is sad.
I mean,
That is about 10,000 torches, guys. Oh my god.
I could go back to like comparing all gold to elephants.
Yeah.
Which I did for a good while in the campaign of being like, our gold reward. It was 500 gold. That's 1.5 elephants.
How do you feel about that, Gagoon?
I mean, it is pretty accurate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't like talking about elephants because every time I do, Sack pulls up a sticker.
What?
Don't think that sticker's on that server anymore, but I can find the screenshot.
All right. Do you guys just burn the apples then? Like you just throw them in a fire and like roast them?
Yeah, it's not in the server anymore, it looks like.
Yeah, we do that very far away from where we're camping, so, you know.
All right.
We don't smell any fumes.
What fumes do you think are going to come out of this? They're not like drugs.
You know, don't care. Don't care.
All right.
Fumes, smell. Don't want it anywhere near us.
All right. You guys, whoever decides to burn the apples, as you are burning them, you do actually hear screams come from the apples.
Jesus fucking Christ, Blackheart. Why?
Cultists aren't nice. Cultists aren't nice.
Those are
No.
very unusual apples.
No one said
Yeah,
their
they-
names.
They should not be doing that.
No.
Definitely not a normal thing.
It only takes about maybe 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Most of the apples fall to dust as you burn them away, leaving only Bobble and monstrosity that Neb is making without MSG.
It's not my fault there's no MSG in the equipment guide, man. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Fix and properly season your shit.
I seasoned with salt, paprika, and thyme.
Basic.
Did you want some oregano too?
Basic.
Oh, I have pepper and rosemary.
Guy garlic.
They were not together. Why do I not have garlic? You're right. What the fuck?
Should not have a garlic.
Alright, we need to derail the rest of the session to critique Neb's cooking skills.
Go for it.
Okay, you know what? You guys are
I
just
mean-
mean.
I mean, you can. I have all the maps and stuff ready for going forward. You can do as you want.
Do you have the map that has the garlic on it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Is it actual wild garlic?
Yeah. It's just plant shaped.
You know, real quick, detect poison and disease on that garlic. Does it look good?
It is not poisonous. No.
Okay. Nina will grab that and use it for cooking.
It has absorbed all the swamp's natural nutrients.
Okay. If it smells like garlic, looks like garlic, tastes like garlic, it's garlic, right, guys? We'll slap that bad boy into the stew. Put
Okay.
some pepper in. Put some, no, not rosemary. We already have enough seasonings.
Man said 4 seasons is enough.
You know, at one point it becomes a clash of flavor. Eventually, Nita will pull out I'm sure there's a triangle instrument, like, that comes with the cooking utensils. Gotta let people know that the food is ready somehow, right? He'll clang that around and say, "Dinner's ready!"
You know, you could just say it. You know, I don't think you need a metal thingy.
A metal thingy.
But the instruction booklet said to clang it around when dinner's ready.
What?
Look! Says it right there.
Aurora reads the instructions. Does it actually say that?
No.
It's their instructions, man.
No,
it does because I said so.
it literally just says inform people of food being done. That's all it says.
In very fine print, it says
Oh my
you
God.
can do this with the middle triangle.
Deception. Deception
See,
right now.
You can't deceive what I'm reading. That's not how.
I'm deceiving the DM pie.
I will drown you in this swamp.
Hold on, let's see how good the deception is, though. Okay,
Oh,
okay. You know what?
I can drown you in this swamp.
I click my deception button because I think it will be fun.
Wow. Okay,
Damn.
just running after it like that. Why don't you?
It was
I
kinda
needed
funny.
that.
Skill issue. Should have been me.
It should have been me.
All right. So while you guys are eating, what do you want to do with Bobble?
And just like sitting across from him, looking at him.
I mean, he's knocked out of it. He's having sleep dreams as you just hear the sounds of laughter and tomfoolery. He's dreaming good.
I don't like that.
You were in his head. It's not like any of that is bad.
I still don't like him being happy. Nidar will wake him up while eating, talking at him.
Why?
Also,
why the fuck does he get a long rest? Fuck you! No, you're at 1 HP, bitch.
Because I didn't want to put it down to 1 HP. Fuck, it's one button. You will wake up. You hear the sound of, huh? Huh? What? Why Bobble tied up? What Bobble do?
I wonder what the Bobble did. I don't know, maybe kill a lot of people, turn them into fish food.
He will he'll kind of like look at you and go, Bobble hasn't turned anyone in. What?
Mm-hmm.
Bobble got that bag. Was already in there when had it.
Okay. Well,
wanna
doesn't
tell
matter.
us where you got it?
Men in weird grayish cloaks.
And where are they?
What?
Didn't see face. Had face covered whole time.
Okay. Where can we
Where
find
did
them?
they come from?
He will like kind of point with his tail because you tied his arms. He points his tail to the northeast. He goes, they came down from northeast, gave food, said, we'll help bring Bessie back. But since then, they've just been sitting here for days.
You're sounding a lot more cooperative all of a sudden.
Well, you have Bobble hand tied. Tied.
Fair enough.
It is very hard to talk like pockets for that I normally do.
Tell me one thing, Bobble. Did you kill anyone?
No one show up to swamp. Like, ever. Like, you first people since, well, month ago.
Oh.
That food they gave you lasts a whole month?
Well, they said food doesn't go bad, it just add water.
I do want to inside Bobble about this.
About what?
About if, like, he's being truthful that he didn't kill anybody.
Right?
Let me see.
He has not killed anyone. He had intent to kill people, but has not killed anyone.
We can only charge him with conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
He has not actually killed anyone. He had in full intent to kill one because he believed that it would bring Bessie back.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know that he was tricked.
Obviously. Neither will then say. Just so we're clear, that bag of food that they gave to you were people at one point.
He'll, like, all three of his eyes will squint at you and go, but people can't be that small.
That's why I said at one point.
But how do you make people that small if it comes?
I wish you never know. But also another thing for your information. Those very men that you were conspiring with and helping were the ones to kill Bessie.
He'll, like, look at you. He's confused. He goes, why would men who help Bobble kill Bessie? Why would you call them liar?
They were never going to help you, Bobble. They were using you. Bessie would have never come back. What you were doing is you were helping them use Bessie's dead body that they poisoned and is affecting the life in the river here. The golden flakes that's been growing on Bessie's corpse and body, that's because of the poison that they have given Bessie. Is changing the catfish, the crabs, the piranhas.
He will continue to look at you and go, why you lie to Bobble? Why would they lie to me?
Me? I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you what the catfish told me. I asked them, and they told me as much. Are you calling the catfish liars?
How you talk to catfish?
Through magic. I'm partly a druid, so I can talk with nature.
You're one of those tree people, aren't you? From the west.
I'm not affiliated with anyone other than my party.
So you're not weird druids from west? Ones that have weird liquid?
Neither will shake his head. Does he have any idea what weird liquid and the druid order Bobble is speaking about, Blackheart?
Nope.
I don't.
Absolutely no idea. You've never heard of them.
But tell me about them. What's up with them? What's that weird liquid you're talking about?
Liquid make sick. It feel weird, but give sensation of etherealness.
Okay.
Makes
What
mind
happens afterward?
makes mind go boom boom. Then you in weird place.
And how far to the west are they?
Near Bearfolk in Weird Forest. It get dark there.
Hmm. And how do these druids look like?
No, they're not drug addicts. Small, big, fat, tall, use
Okay, so
weird metal
all,
sticks.
all shapes and forms. Okay. And that liquid that they make, they just make it
No, it
and
come
give
from
it to
ground.
people? Liquid that comes from ground. Um, do they force people to drink it, or do they like, hey, this is something that we have, you want it, sort of thing?
They let's see here. Pool liquid protected. No one touch.
So they prevent people from touching it and doing anything with it.
They know Lut Bob will get near when he were over there.
Okay. With folklore, does Nidar have any idea what the fuck Bobble is talking about?
Mm. Do you have what's the best way I can say this?
Okay, I'll let you know my lores. I have medicine and humanoids, Dulder Isle fauna, Dulder Isle flora, Dulder Isle folklore, primal magic, menhir stones, ley lines, nature and reagents, Dulder Isle law and customs. Those are all of my lures.
I remember what Nick calls them. So I can remember what the... What the category this is. Hold. Seriously, it's 2 days past fucking 4th of July. Real?
Hmm?
Stop
What are
setting
you
off
questioning?
fucking fireworks.
Oh. Look, a couple years ago, I distinctly remember people setting off fireworks on July 1st.
Well, you can do it a week here and a week after, but it's like, dog, it's almost like 11 o'clock at night. Fucking... Enough's enough.
True.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck did you call it, because it's not a Meteor Stone.
I'm trying to remember it. I know what you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
but God, what was it called? Let me double check. I'm sure me and Siddham's talked about it once. Silver. No. No. Slime. Okay, let's look up in Eldaria. Slime. Okay.
Let's see. No, let's just grab that. No, that's what they are. Never mind. I'm thinking of way shrines.
Ah,
I'm thinking of way shrines because of the purple or the weird liquid stuff that uses them.
mm. So he's talking about the Menhir stones then?
He is talking about the possibility of one. Yes.
Okay. Nita will like have a moment of eureka. They'll say, "Ah, they might be guarding Menhir stones, or one of them, anyways. You guys know about them, right?
No?
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, they're basically these like sort of structures that are a little bit weird that you can find around our beautiful world, and you can attune to them, and you can then spend an hour wherever you are, concentrating, more or less doing a ritual, and you will be teleported there. Right? Menhir
Oh.
stones don't need you to be near another Menhir stone. It's way shrines that you do.
I thought it was the other way around,
I don't fucking know, man. I'm a fucking boomer.
but also I don't know either.
Fuck if I know, honestly.
Menhir. Do you know Blackheart?
Search old. Old. They said that here stones, leyline travel, primal form of teleportation. Way shrines, weird arcane well that teleports people across long distances. It's a way shrine. There you go.
You just walk through the menhir like one would with 3 stride. They are known to druidic orders. These ones require finding them in game through research, but are safe to travel otherwise. But you can bring stuff through. Okay. So, I was wrong, and neither will correct. Well, there are these things that druidic orders keep safe of. Well, keep safe. And basically, you walk through one of them and you can go to another menhir. It's a quick way of traveling to places. I wonder what one would lead to. But anyways, so you said the cultists there to the northeast? That's where they came from?
Yes.
Hmm.
Cultists to the northeast. Bear people to the northwest.
Mhm. Well, what do you intend to do now that you know they're the one to do this to Bessie?
Bob will make home here. Bob will not leave. Bob will not leave friend behind.
Did he say Bob will not leave friend behind?
Mm-hmm.
By friend, do you mean Bessie's corpse?
More like there's no reason to leave the grave.
Well, we do need to get that corpse out of the water, and pretty soon. Because whatever the cultists want, it's going to happen through it staying for longer and being feasted on for longer.
Sure. Have you... He will look at you and go, have you just tried talking to fish?
I mean, I talked to them, but what about?
Just have School of Fish move it. That's how it was moved first time.
Well, I think it'd be a better idea to not have it be in the water anymore or anywhere near anything that would be capable of eating it. Moving it to another river would just move the problem away to another place. It'll still be there. We've called on some people to help us.
Okay. What do you do in the meantime then?
How? Do we want to stay here and wait for the Watchers? I think that's what we wanted in case the cultists were to come back.
Well, since we know which way the cultists are, we could just go and just beat them all up.
We could do that too.
That do be an option.
Do like being up cultists.
Also, I think I'm gonna take a short rest because I believe this whole thing counts as a short rest.
Oh,
Right, Blackheart?
probably. Blackheart,
You're good.
Okay.
you gotta say yes or no.
I'm gonna store a second level spell slot then.
I'm gonna restore all
Huh?
of my missing.
You know, good point. Before I click the short rest, I'm gonna restore a spell slot too. Hold on.
Gonna
Harness
get
divine
nothing back.
power.
I was gonna say that's a wizard thing, but Lamal, the channel divinity that clerics get.
Yep. Thankfully, it's
Moment.
only once a long rest, so
It does it automatically. Neat.
it'd be fucking broken if it wasn't once a long rest.
I can't believe Quinn doesn't get anything.
How?
I'm a long rester.
I'm a long rester.
Bro needs to cut up to his plushies. Really get the good rest.
Mm-hmm.
Real?
Got that like wall of plushies pinned to the wall.
Naps do nothing. I need that deep slumber.
Ah, my shit broke.
Skill issue.
Are you really gonna say a skill issue that when your fucking attack macro bakes every fucking session?
It hasn't broken for the past like 3. At the very least.
Oh, yeah.
And specifically, it was broken. The crate confirmed, and all those times where it was broken and then it worked were me missing out on crits.
Okay,
Hey,
I
worked.
fixed
That's
it.
what counts. Good job.
All I had to do was yoink, sacks, spell points.
I feel like you're just stealing spells like that.
Yo, what the
Mhm.
fuck?
And I'll do it again.
Rude.
Fucking
shit.
bards.
Exactly.
Can't believe Neb's a filthy thief.
I can
No,
definitely believe that.
no. I
You
just
admitted
copied someone's homework. I didn't do them
That's
any harm.
stealing. You
No,
have harmed only yourself.
I only did it because my bird ate my homework, guys.
You don't have a bird.
Hey,
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
Yeah, I fucking do.
he does actually, yes.
Yeah, but not in character.
Okay, well, whose fault is that?
Yours probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get a bird, but right now I have a slime kitten that I'm waiting to tame more.
You say a
And
slime kitten?
Reinhardt won't. Yeah. From Andy's event. It's not exactly a slime kitten, it's a kitten that can turn into slime. It's still furred and stuff, not like Slime Rancher. Slime Cat.
Call an animal control.
Call animal control. Fuzzy has done nothing wrong.
I thought their
No,
name
no.
was Puddle.
No, the Neb, you
I
fail to
forget.
realize.
Honestly, I forget.
Can't
You
believe
fail to
you remember
realize
the
that
name,
the animal control isn't being called on whatever pet you're talking about. It's being called on you.
I'm not an animal.
Yes, you are.
No.
By definition, you are.
Yeah, maybe an animal. Anyways.
No, not even that. I'm talking about the actual definition of the word.
I like
No,
how
in no other way.
No.
I
Yeah.
like how he got the name of the pet he wants, and Quentin confused.
No, I didn't. I did not confuse Quentin's name at all. Also, yeah, I just remembered it is Puddles, not Fuzz. Whatever the fuck I just said.
Can't
Fuzzy?
believe you don't even know the name of your.
I think what it was, I was gonna call them Fuzzy at one point, but then I got the suggestion of Puddles, and I was like, yo, damn, that's kind of pog, actually.
What about Fuzzles?
That's kind of cute. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, are we heading northeast?
If that is what you guys want to do.
Alright, fuck it, we ball.
Quim. I'm good to untie Bauble, right? And if you want to like leave a beer tied up,
I
mostly
don't
just
think...
want my rope back.
So long he doesn't try to, kill people or do whatever.
Mhm.
I
Are you
guess.
going to do bad things if I untie you, Bauble?
He will look at you disgusted. Bobble, stay here. Bobble home.
Sounds good to me. I untie him.
Oh, by the way, Bobble, what was the password?
Human fruit.
That
Yeah, that makes
seems
sense.
that seems incredibly on the nose.
Oh, that is... And you told me you didn't even know they were... Oh.
Weren't you confused about humans getting that small?
I don't know what human fruit is. I just know they told me to feed it to them, so I did. Bobble don't know what 1 + 1 is.
It's 3, buddy.
No, it's fucking not. Don't you lie to him.
It's 3!
It's 2. Quinn, why would you lie to him like that?
I thought it would be funny.
It's a little funny.
Thank you, Sasha.
Please stop feeding stereotypes about where I live. At this point, please.
Okay,
I've heard
well,
enough of that.
let's back up and move to confront the cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Bobble don't know math, but Bobble know about how to get inter-enlightenment.
Okay, well, probably a couple of people, if we're not back tomorrow, a couple of people will come, tell them about the fish, Bessie's corpse. That's the one that I told them about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go, guys. Nidar is very defeated.
Pat.
And off we go.
Bob just goes back to the spot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, at least he doesn't have any human food, guys.
He said he's not leaving his friend, and he's gonna do it.
A hero.
Okay. You know, that means he did not get fucking mutated by them. He just mutated himself. How the fuck would he do that, man? How'd he manage to do that?
They did it.
Oh,
They did it.
Yeah, they did it.
Oh. Okay.
He actually does have flesh from his best friend on him.
No, okay.
Naturally, he can't swim,
Naturally.
but he can now.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant.
All right. As you guys pack your stuff up after you had a hearty meal of, what'd you make?
Stew. Tomato-based stew. Beef
Huh?
stew.
Fair
With
enough.
rice. Seasoned well.
Isn't it just curry?
I don't think so. I think a lot more stuff go into making curry.
No, a lot of English stews have tomato paste as a part of the base for it. Japanese curry is built on top of a English stew because it was the English who brought it to Japan.
and it is delicious.
Yes.
All right.
Curry.
You guys. All right. Take away that so Yogi the Bear doesn't hunt you the fuck down.
Why would Yogi the Bear give a flying fuck about us?
Because he's trying to prevent swamp fires.
The swamp's not going to burn.
And also, that's Smokey, not Yogi.
No,
No.
Smoky is for forests.
Yeah. Come on. Are you confusing the two firefighting bears, bud?
Mm-hmm.
Yogi isn't a firefighter.
He is now.
No.
Fire starter.
No, don't
Dude.
question what Yogi wants to
Dude,
be. If
dude.
Yogi wants to be a firefighter, they will be.
He's-
Everything Yogi wants is picnic baskets.
Dude, he's on the 2024 fireman's calendar. He is riding on the pole.
Oh my fucking god.
He has my vote.
What the hell?
All right. You guys, as you pack your things up and you make sure everything is at least somewhat hunky-dory, you make your way up to the town of Guajaja. That's a grid button. You find yourselves here. And you didn't explode. Jesus.
Yay!
A fucking miracle. You find yourself here. Hi. You know this town as it is the furthest part of the swamp that connects up into the inner lands of the island. It is the last stop of the swamp before you start getting into actual solid ground.
Oh. Well, we're pretty close to the edge of the swamp here. I'm a bit concerned that there's cultists here, but I mean, I guess it's far away from most large towns? Eh?
Oh no, they're farther up north.
Oh.
You have to stop through here to go up.
God dang it.
Alright.
I thought they were closer.
About half a day's travel.
How long did it take us to get to this town?
Like 2 hours.
Okay.
You weren't that far from it. It's true. Remember, kids, only you can prevent picnic thieves.
Me, I'm a picnic thief.
That's
That tracks.
not surprising.
Do you think there are people here? It looks pretty abandoned.
You see most of the people here as you walk in are just fishing.
Oh,
Is this location more upstream or downstream? From
Upstream.
The... Upstream. Okay, so I take it they're not getting like actively
Nope.
bitten by crazy catfish.
Nope. Everything is all downstream from there.
It looks like the fish aren't crazy up here.
Well, yeah, because the fish, after they do eat from the corpse, they go downstream, and that is when they start feeling crazy.
Are they like catching a lot of fish? Like, is it like good catching?
Most of them are catching like a couple fish here and there as they're coming down, like downstream from the north. So you see like a guy. He's just kind of like sitting here on the edge. He's got his little bait bucket here. He's just his feet are just hanging out. He's got maybe 4 fish. They're decent size. He's just humming along.
Are we like following the river if we keep heading towards where the cultists are, or is it their location like kind of separate from the river?
You are following up this way. So after a certain point, you actually stop going. You're still following up the river, but it gets smaller.
All right. Still a chance that maybe the fish are contaminated in some way.
Mhm.
So yeah, Sasha does not get a growing urge to noodle herself.
Nita will go to one of the people fishing and will ask, "Excuse me, but recently have any hooded people passed through here?"
You will see a very kind of like older set man. He's just kind of vibing, existing, driving. As he turns, he goes, maybe about a couple weeks ago. Why?
Well, looking for them.
Well, you'll have to go up through the woods, but that's kind of where they went.
Okay. Do you know anything to watch out for while we go up there?
Let's see. I do know there's one of them, whatchamacallits nearby once you get past the ruined village. But that's about it.
What's the whatchamacallit?
He like sits there, looks at you and goes, it's one of them there houses. They got weird runes around them for some reason. Never been near it, but see cup people stopping there every now and then. At least ask if it's nearby.
Okay. That might be.
He's talking about a Watcher's hut.
A what?
A Watcher's hut.
Okay. Nita will know that. That might be. I have no idea. But okay, thank you for the information. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yeah. If you're going up that way, I heard some of those people talking about some weird egg farm.
Interesting. Did you hear them? What were they saying about that?
Let's see here. I didn't catch the entire conversation. Just kind of caught the tail end of a little bit of it. Something about harvesting the leftover eggs that were there. Said something about a pretty good harvest, kind of big eggs, as they said.
Huh. Okay. That's really good to know. Thank you.
You too, youngin. Also, why are you wearing such clothes in this god-awful weather?
Well, god awful weather as in it's too hot or it's too cold.
Humid, mostly. Like, that dude's down to, like, no shirt. He's just got a pair of pants on.
Okay. Well, to me it doesn't matter that much, since I'm cold-blooded. I don't exactly sweat or react to the environment the same as is with most. But anyways, we better get going. We'll stop by again later. Thank you so much. Oh, Amina.
He will shake your hand. You can feel his hand is somewhat coarse, kind of rough. He goes,
Mhm.
You can call me Crash. Crash Bush.
It was very nice meeting you, Crash. I hope we meet again. The leader will start walking. As the party's walking, he's going to say, I wonder if the eggs are eggs they've got off of Bessie or something else. Hmm.
Shrugs.
Yes.
Very well.
Strange.
We're getting closer.
Mhm.
I wonder how far off they would be.
Is there anything you want to do while you're here? Outside of his pass through.
Unless they sell spell books, no. Especially the next time we're at a place that sells spell books, I need one.
Yep. I mean, they don't sell spell books, but they sell swamp stuff. You want to learn how to control swamp water?
No. It's just I'm at
Yeah,
I'm
no,
at
you're fine.
capacity
You're
for
fine.
my spell book. I need one before I hit level 6.
Yep.
It's fine. We'll just find a spellbook on one of the cultists that have 10 million spells in them.
– 100 pages is not a lot.
It's true.
We just gotta steal more spell books. Easy.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
just steal a bunch of books. It's fine. Just-
Mhm.
Actually, can you uncopy
I
spells?
I'm not
know,
sure.
but I don't want to.
No, no, I mean if you take a spell book and you already have the spells, some of the spells they have, can you uncopy those spells?
I feel like the word you're looking for is erase.
No, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Uncopy the spells.
Uncopy.
Uncopy.
God, that feels like it has the same energy as unalive.
Look, I'm tired and my brain's not firing on all cylinders right now.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I have been awake for too long.
Fight on.
Yeah, it's been like 18 hours.
Just 18.
Alright. Most of what you're gonna find here is they're selling fishing gear and things like that. Aurora would know this as it's more of like anything that comes down from the north would basically have the trickle down effect as it goes to the other villages from here.
Hmm.
So, like gear, equipment, supplies of any kind, food and stuff that is packaged or taken care of, all makes its way down through here.
Hmm. So the further up we go, the better the stuff will be.
But if you guys have no reason else to stay here, you can mosey on through if you wish. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can meet the locals. You can ask more questions. Up to you.
DM, take
Yes.
us to the plot.
I think Pi wants to go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
Do this. All right. You guys make your way through here as you. Nope. But I can get rid of that map now.
We missed the Street Fighter Gator Man.
You leave Dulcim alone.
Counterpoint at command, grab him.
No, you can't. All right. You guys, as you make your way outside of the town, into the forest, as you start going past various lowering forms of the swamp, you find your way to the hut. Inside, or as you guys would know that this is a Watcher's hut, as you see runes along the path, light ways. They're not very bright in the darkened area. They are not openly seen very well, but you know they're there as you've gotten used to them. And you find yourselves here at the hut, as you see it's been built into the tree above the ground. As you can see, the water does get damp, and you can see signs that the water does rise here.
Mhm. Dude, I will walk now towards the hut.
As you guys walk up the stairs into the area, you can see, surprisingly, this place is well maintained. Unlike other ones that you've seen that have been for the most part, kind of like in between on maintenance. This one is surprisingly sturdy, well maintained. You don't see any leaks or anything. It's for the most part good. Needs some slight trimming of the branches and such of the tree, but overall, it's solid.
Neither is going to look at Ellie. They will say, "Do we just open it and enter, or do we knock and then enter?"
I would knock. Do you usually go into places you don't own without knocking first?
Okay. And neither will knock on the door.
Okay. You just like lightly knock? Do you like openly knock? Like what do you
Medium strength needle knock,
Fair enough.
aka not really loud.
You'll hear the sound of like metal boots hitting the ground as the door opens to a metal figure standing about like 5'8". Just, oh, we have guests. That's new.
Hello. We were passing through, going up north, and with the day coming to an end, thought it'd be a good idea to rest for the day.
Ah, not a bad choice. Please come in. It's warm in here and less damp than it is outside.
Thank you, sir. Nidar would like wipe his feet as he entered, obviously. Assuming that there was a doormat.
There's fur there.
Well, I hope that's its intended purpose.
It's got mud all over it.
Mm-hmm. Why would they not have a doormat outside?
You will shut the door behind you as it latches as you all enter. It's, oh. Well, I can't say I've ever seen a party of watchers show up. It's quite rare, but it's a treat. My name is Hank. And you are?
I'm Nida.
Oh, listen, yeah.
I'm
Ah.
Sasha.
When
Allora.
Dragoon.
Well, quite the... Yeah, no, you're fine. Quite the gaggle, aren't you? Well, if you are staying, there's not a whole lot of room, but we can put down some cots and such if you need it. I will warn you, though, if you do plan to go more north, I would watch out for the ruins. Apparently there's been some nasty things showing up there.
Ruins?
To the a little bit to the north here, as you'll have to pass through them to go out in the inlands. Was at one point a town that was built here. Unfortunately, it suffered the same thing as most towns up in this area that don't have much protection. Apparently, there's been some activity there lately.
What sort of activity? When did it start?
Let's see. Word has it, at least from what I've gathered and what I've managed to at least scope out somewhat, is weird creatures have been making their home there. Not sure what kind, but they're odd, even for our standards. They're like
Mhm.
plant hybrid people?
Plant hybrid?
Well, they seem to have 4 legs and spout some type of flower on their back. I'm not really sure what they are. As well as some group of people seems to be in that area. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but it's not exactly a great sight.
Hmm. When did that start happening?
Well, I didn't show up till about maybe a week or so ago to check on rumors that have been sent out to us, so... But it looks like they've been here for a bit at least. Maybe a month? A couple weeks? It seems they have lodging. They've been using the ruins to make some kind of shelter from the rain and the storms that pass through here, but... They're also not seem too afraid of the monsters that roam through either. So, that does beg some concerns.
It might be the cultists that we're after.
Cultists, you say?
Yeah. They poisoned some big fish and downriver, and they were using its body as a way to do something. It's definitely corrupting the wildlife there.
He will kind of look at you and go, huh. They did have weird movements and stuff up. That would explain that. Well, that's good to know. I assume you're making your way there then, yes?
Yeah.
I will send
Hoping
word.
to resolve it.
I will send word later in the morning then.
Okay. I already informed the... What would her title be?
Captain.
I already informed the captain that about the corpse that needs to be removed.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys have traveled for some time, so you can make your way in. The sort of kitchen is behind the other door, and as well as the bathroom and a place to bathe if you need it. It's not much, but we do our best.
It's much appreciated. Thank you.
And if I'm not here in the morning, I'll probably have set off, so I don't see you again. Be safe on your travels.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Move slightly over here. But with that, you guys can get a long rest as you will make your way through it next time